Good morning, everyone. Marianne Cowan here from Pinery Paper Crafts, and that was my paper crashing to the floor. So welcome. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Ottawa, Canada, and today I'm going to be sharing with you this adorable set called Filled with Sweetness. It is a stamp set and dies, and also some beautiful designer series paper, which you can see I've been fussy cutting. Let me just check and make sure. Alright, so here's the paper. These adorable ladybugs. And on the back, this beautiful gingham. And then we have these hearts. Okay, that means I'm missing a piece. There's the spoons. These jars that I've been fussy cutting. And then there are smaller jars, which I've also been fussy cutting. And these adorable fruits, which I've also been fussy cutting. I do love to fussy cut. If it's not your thing, then that's fine. That's okay too. So this die is really cool because it is quite large. And in the middle, it doesn't cut, it folds. But if you just want one side, it's easy to just cut it and make two jars. But I'm going to show you both ways that I've used it. It's got some cute little labels, strawberry, blueberry, some flowers, and the spoon that you can put going into the jam. It's just a really cute set. And no, you don't need to be a jam maker to use this. It's where I live, typically in July, late June, July, we do a lot of, I do make jam, but you don't need to make jam. You could put a lot of things in a jar. You could make a salad jar. You could make a cookie dough jar. You could make anything. It's just a really cute card. So here you can see how the die has cut out the whole piece, and then it's got a score line, so you just fold it. So the first one we're going to make is just using this one. And I do have a team get together today, and we are going to be making this one. That's why I wanted to pop on and show you so that I could show them the finished sample. And I'm hoping my glue is going to work. So this cute little topper also has a little slit in it, so if you did the spoon, you could put it in there, or you could put a ribbon. It's just super cute. This little piece is for the inside. So just a little piece to write your message. And I am going to put this little jam jar inside. So there we have that. And then on the outside, it does have this die and this one as well, and I like them layered up. So let's just go ahead and do that. These are quick and easy because I've already done all the prep. But it's fun. When I have a set like this, I just cut out a whole bunch of pieces and then see what I'm going to do. And I do want to pop that up with dimensionals. Is anyone else in the craft room today? We are still getting winter where I live, and so although today the sun is shining, I'm hopeful that it's going to feel a little bit like spring. We had more snow yesterday, but it's got to come sooner than later. All right, there's that, and of course we need some Wink of Stella. Oh, and then I had a little raspberry as well that I think I'll put on. So this color is called Strawberry Slush, I want to say. And this will fit inside our regular envelopes. There are some really cute embellishments that go with this. Let me just grab them. So here are the embellishments that coordinate. I like to go like this with my embellishments. Cut off one side. I used to cut off the top, but I find this much easier. And then you can just slide it out. So on here, I think I'm just going to use, these ones are strawberry slush, I think. Maybe put, I don't even know if it needs it. We always need embellishments. All right, that looks good. We'll leave those over there. So, You're the Sweetest. Isn't that cute? Okay, so that's the first one. And then I was playing around with how to get color in the jar. So for this one, I actually copied this little jam jar. That was my inspiration. But I didn't have any paper that was yellow gingham like that. So what I did, successfully I would say, is I just took a piece of white and my blender, no, not my blender, my pens, and I just used dark Daffodil Delight and then light Daffodil Delight. It's not perfect if you look at it, but once you cut it out, I think it's pretty good. And then for the strawberry, I was trying to think of how I could just make it so it's not, I didn't want to just cut it out of cardstock. So I colored a piece of white cardstock with blender pens again. No, I used my blending brush for this one. So I just went over it a couple of times because I wanted to make it darker. And then there is a stamp and a die for the strawberry, so I punched that out. But obviously I don't want pink leaves. So what I did is I did a couple of different things. The first time I just cut it in green and hand cut it to see if I could get it the same, and it actually wasn't too bad. So that's me just hand cutting it. And then I thought, no, I'm going to stamp it in green on Granny Apple Green and then just cut out the leaves. So that's what I ended up doing. So I stamped it, fussy cut it, and then now I can attach this if my glue starts working. We're just going to do this. And then I just attached it over top. How cute. Okay, so there's my little inspiration jar. I'm going to put it in the middle. And I even went as far as, see the little yellow dots? I took my blender pen and went and did little yellow dots. So cute. It's a fun set to play around with. And then I was deciding which background I wanted, and I landed on this one because I wanted it to be fairly subtle. And we're going with Daffodil Delight. Then we have our jar. I'm going to put the jar together and pop it up, I think. So let's add the top. There's the one that I added the color myself. Does that look straight? Yep. And then You're the Sweetest, again, same set I used last time with the vellum. Okay, pop that up. And I'm putting it behind so you can't see the dimensionals, so I'm not putting it near the vellum. All right, You're the Sweetest. And then I have my strawberry that I'm going to pop up as well. And the set also comes with this cute little bow, so I decided to put it right there. All right, and now I'm going to pop this whole thing up. I could probably use, and I'm going to put this on the inside, my little inspiration. So we'll see how it looks popped up. It's quite large, but I think it'll still look cute. all these off. So cute. That looks good. And then we're going to take this and pop it on the inside. Actually, I want a white piece first. So let's pop this inside. And then we'll add our little jam jar. Okay, you're the sweetest. So cute. I still love the little jar one. All right, and the last one, no, the last one I'm gonna make, and then I'm gonna show you something else. So here's the measurements. So it's cut on the long side, 4 1/4 by 11. And it's scored at 5 1/2 and 4 1/2. So it's a book bind. So let's fold that back and go ahead and score that and glue it shut. There we go. And then I have that really cute gingham. So this is going on Misty Moonlight. Let's see if I can get this straight. If I was using my white glue, it's easier, but it's kind of straight. And then that is going to go here. And then this is papers in the set too. It's really cute. This one on the back is kind of makes me dizzy looking at it, to be honest. But I'm sure it's cute on a project. But look at those little flowers. So I've just got the Misty Moonlight again, just a little border. And then we'll attach this. And I want to line it up with that other piece that I put down. There we go. And then this is a different sentiment piece from the set. I'm going to pop that up. Love you very much. The sentiments are cute. And then there is a ribbon that goes with it. This balmy blue gingham ribbon. So we're going to take that little bow, and I think I'm going to pop it at the top. And then let's take some of these. So this one's more in the blues, and I'm going to put one there, and one there. Oh, and then this was just an extra little strip, but I hate wasting. So that's going to go in the inside. There we go. Oh, and a little jar of jam. Oh, I forgot for this one I had some blueberries. So let's just put those here. So these are fussy cut from the paper. Put those two there, and this one over here. And of course, they need Wink of Stella. I forgot to put Wink of Stella on this one. Okay, so now we have 3. There's the measurements for that one. And the last thing I want to show you is this one. So again, I was using the jar as inspiration, and I liked this dots at the top, so I just used a piece of Granny Apple Green, and then I took my pens, and then I daubed. The first time I daubed them, they weren't dark enough, so I went back, but I put way too many, but that's okay. Oh well. And then I fussy cut some peaches, nectarines. I think it's peach. I like to make strawberry peach jam. But to get this color, it's white cardstock. What I did is I took two colors. I took Strawberry Slush and Calypso Coral. And I actually did both of them. Because when you look at a jar of jam, it's not usually just one color. I know from making my jam, it's more colors than just one. So that's what I did to get this variegated color. So let's just put this one together, although I don't have a card base yet for it. Let's just get all these pieces. So we'll just put it together and then I'll put it on a card base later. So let's first do this. So we got our cute little green topper. So this was the inspiration for this one. Then I have You're the Sweetest, which we're going to pop up. And don't forget to use up your little pieces. That was an edge piece, but it's going to work just fine. It's going to go right here, I think. Yeah, and then that's going to get popped up here and glued down here. And the reason I'm doing that is this is popped up, so I want the piece that's hanging off the edge to be popped up as well. And here's my little jam jar, so I'm going to pop that up. And then this one I'll put on the inside. Marmalade. See, it's not jam, it's marmalade. Okay. So those are some quick ideas for using the Filled with Sweetness set. I'll just put this here because it was the inspiration. I always put these on the back of my card, so if I show it, and if we're having our team meeting and they want to make it, they'll know what the measurements are. So let's get this piece out of here. So we have that one, this cute little one. Our original one, which is the jar, and then another jar based on that one. Okay, let's do it this way. There we go. So if you were unsure of this set before, I hope I've convinced you that it's really fun to work with. Filled with Sweetness, dies, stamp set, and the coordinating paper, and also the coordinating dies. No, these are not dies. These are strawberries and dots embellishments. Thanks so much. I do appreciate it if you like or share my video. If you're watching the replay on YouTube, I invite you to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification button so you will know the next time I post a new video. Thanks everyone, and I hope you get to spend some time in your craft room this weekend. Have a great day.